Hello and welcome. Today we are making easy and super moist pumpkin muffins. Okay, so I'm using butternut squash, but it's the same procedure with pumpkins. Go ahead and clean your pumpkin or butternut squash and then peel it. When you're done peeling, you're going to cut it into medium-sized pieces and then you're going to boil it. So that's an entire squash. I'll boil it, just a cup of water and a little bit of salt. And when it's ready, drain any excess water and then place it in a bowl. Go ahead and mash your pumpkin or butternut squash until it is nicely mashed into a nice puree and then let it cool. Now go ahead and prepare the muffin ingredients, starting with 2 eggs. Beat those until they are well mixed, and then add in 1¼ cups of your butternut squash or pumpkin puree. Follow that with vegetable oil. We don't need butter. Add fresh milk, and then some vanilla extract. And those are your wet ingredients. Go ahead and whisk them until they are nicely combined. You do not need to beat this with a mixer. A whisk is just enough. Set that aside and then prepare your dry ingredients, which is 2 cups of flour, some baking powder, some sugar, and salt. Now be mindful of the salt you added to the butternut squash. Do not use excess salt if you already added too much earlier. Alright, so mix your dry ingredients, and when they are ready, you're going to add them to the wet ingredient mixture. So now let's add them to the wet ingredient mixture and just combine everything. We have a few more steps and we'll be done. When the flour has been absorbed into the batter like so, you're going to add your dried cranberries. You could also use fresh cranberries here, but I didn't have those, so I just added the dried ones and mix them in, and your batter is ready. You do not want to overmix this. It's ready to go into the baking tray. Go ahead and line it and then divide up the batter equally and top with cranberries, and then go ahead and bake your muffins until they are ready. And now here's the finished product. They rose well and they look beautiful, and they, very easy recipe, and they are so yummy. One thing though, they stick to the cups so much, so you might just want to drop the baking cups and just grease your pan and bake them. That is it for today. I'll see you again. Bye bye.